Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about my top 5 favorite concealers plus one like extra added bonus kind of concealer type of product. But this was actually so extremely easy for me to film for you guys because I know what I like, I know what works for me. I hate a lot more concealers than I love concealers. So these are like tried and true, my go-tos. I think that there's definitely an option in here for everyone. So if you're interested, please be sure to keep watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like me and you like my channel and my videos, and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I'm gonna get started with the concealer that I've been wearing for the longest, since I've been like 16 or 17 years old. It's Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I wear the shades light and medium, and then I also really like the shade Neutralizer, which is kind of like this pale canary yellow that you can use for canceling out darkness under the eyes. But the reason I like this so much is it's great for concealing anything. The formulation is really thick and full coverage, but it almost sets itself. I personally find that I don't have to use any type of powder to set this, and it stays where I put it. It stays full coverage. It doesn't seem to break down, and I also find that it doesn't migrate or move around the face, which is really nice. You have a couple seconds of playtime with this concealer before it sets and really stays where you put it, and it doesn't have any type of shimmer in it, so it's really great for using to conceal pimples, texture on the skin, clogged pores, whatever it is that's raised. It's a really great concealer for pimples and blemishes, things like that. It's also ideal for under the eyes because it doesn't settle into fine lines or migrate all around the under eye area. So it's really multi-use. You can use it under the eyes, you can use it for concealing on the face, you can also use it for highlighting and really get that like full coverage, flawless, beamed up, bright under eye look with it. And because of that swatch that I showed you guys on the back of my hand, you're probably thinking it's too full coverage, Dacey, it's too full coverage. It's not. I'm actually wearing it under my eyes right now, and it's just really sheared out. A little bit goes a long way, so it's very buildable. You can go anywhere from sheer all the way to full coverage, full flawless. It's a really, really great concealer. Okay, another one of my favorites that I've been loving for the past maybe a little bit over a year now, Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I wear so many different shades. Typically my go-to shade is gonna be Ginger. I also wear the shade Creme Brulee, and then I also wear the shade Caramel, and this is the shade Biscuit. I mix the two of these sometimes. The reason I like this one is because it does have a very beautiful radiant finish, so it looks really youthful on the skin, and the formulation is quite thin, it's blendable. It does sometimes tend to migrate and move around the face. It can settle into fine lines, but a little bit of loose translucent powder will fix that right up. The shade range of the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealers are also beautiful. I just like this so much because it looks so gorgeous on the skin. They blend really well together to mix your own custom shades. I love this because just like the name says, it has a beautiful radiant finish. The formulation of the product is very creamy. It blends into your skin like a dream. Like, you can really blend this into your skin to where it looks like there's no product on the skin at all. And I personally find that because of my skin type being a little bit more on the dry side, I almost never set this with powder either. I almost never set this with powder either. It's never been a major problem for me, so I really love this. I think it's just gonna be like one of the standby concealers for me for years to come. My next favorite is going to be ideal for my low maintenance and minimal makeup girls. It is Glossy Stretch Concealer. This is the creamiest, dreamiest, dewiest concealer you will ever use. I always say this, but look at how much light it reflects back in the pan. It's very dewy, but it blends away into nothing on your skin to where it looks like you're really not even wearing any concealer. This is ideal for concealing under the eyes and making them look a lot more youthful and dewy. You can also use it on the face, but I don't think it's ideal for concealing anything that's raised or has texture. So it's great for hyperpigmentation, darkness, redness, anything that's flat and not 3D. So if you put it on top of a pimple, it's gonna make that pimple reflect back a lot more light, and it's actually gonna make the pimple look somewhat oily. Now, if this is too dewy for you and you want something that's like a happy medium between Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and the Glossy Concealer, I would say Nars Radiant Creamy is gonna be your best bet. It's just a little bit dewy, it's a little bit satin, it's right in that sweet spot of matte, satin, and dewy. It's like the perfect mix of all three. So this one's really nice. I wear the shade dark, and this isn't going to be ideal for everyone because I know that not everybody wants something dewy under their eyes, but it is very moisturizing, it's very hydrating, it looks beautiful on the skin, and looks like you're wearing nothing at all. Alright, so this next one, you guys knew it was coming because if you've been watching me, you know that I've been wearing it constantly since I've gotten it. It's the Iguana Sensual Skin Enhancer. I wear the shade 11, and now the reason I like this so much is because it's so versatile. You can wear it as a concealer or a foundation, and it just gives you the most beautiful full coverage application. I love it under the eyes. I wear it as a concealer, but you can also wear it as a foundation, and it's just so incredible because the way it's formulated, it's slightly creamy, slightly sticky, so it really stays in place and it just looks beautiful on the skin. The reason this is so amazing is because with the heat of your fingers, and if you really just like push it into the skin, it looks like nothing. It just looks like a beautiful, natural, flawless finish. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to be wearing this so much this summer, and like I said, just the tiniest bit goes the longest way, so that's why it's really incredible because I don't even know if you could ever use up a full pot of this. Like, that's insane to me. So definitely worth the investment if you've been eyeing it. And my last favorite is actually the concealer that inspired me to make this video because I was like, I like this stuff so much, and I typically don't ever really fall in love with concealers, so I need to do a video on my favorite concealers. So this is the number 7 Radiant Glow Concealer. Now, I wear the shade 60 for my face, and it's just the shade that's matching me right now. The reason I like this stuff so much is because it's so thin and lightweight, and it's sheer. It doesn't hide anything. It just puts a little bit of a veil down on the skin. Now this sets to kind of a satin finish. I wouldn't even say it's satin finish. It's like a soft satin. It's a little bit more to the dewy side, so you probably will want to set this with a powder. The formulation of it itself is like a really thin, liquidy gel. It's very beautiful, it's hydrating, and it's kind of like slightly cooling on the skin, so I really like that. And I just like how this kind of just gives you a little bit of a tint. It doesn't give you anything that's going to hide anything on your skin, so it's ideal for under the eyes and using on darkness on the skin. It's not going to be the best for concealing pimples, but if you have a little bit of redness or discoloration, it's just going to put down a little bit of a filter and not completely mask it, but just make it less intense and less in your face. So I like this because it doesn't hide your skin. It really looks very beautiful and lightweight on the skin, feels lightweight on the skin, and it's just like a really nice option for summer and springtime when you want to be wearing less makeup. So I think this is going to be pretty ideal for summer. And last product that I just really wanted to mention to you guys is the Smashbox Under Eye Brightener. This puts down a sheer milky veil of pearl underneath your eyes, and in turn you have to wear less under eye product, so less cakiness. Now once you blend it out, you guys will see it really shears away into nothing, and it's very beautiful and reflects back just the slightest bit of light, thus making the under eyes look more rejuvenated, brighter, less dark, and on top of it you can just put a little bit of concealer, and it's just like a really nice natural looking under eye brightener. And hack secret that I do sometimes is I use it as a skin highlighter, and it looks very beautiful and very natural. So that's it for my current favorite concealers. If you guys have any questions about any of the concealers that I mentioned, be sure to leave a comment down below, and leave a comment down below. Leave me some suggestions, if I can talk. Leave me some suggestions of some other like top 5 favorites that you guys want to see from me. So I've done foundations and primers. Now I've done concealers. So what do I need to add to this? Like bronzer, blush, I don't know. Let me know. Product links, information, everything that you guys want to know are going to be in the description box. Also guys, please be sure to come follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I will have all 3 down below for you as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye guys!